Hi, I'm the host of the STO Smokers Lounge. I'm here to tell you about Anchor, the perfect app that you can use right now to start your own podcast network. You can broadcast right now. All you got to do is download the app, whether you have a phone, iPad, or even a laptop or desktop. You can right now download Anchor or go to Anchor FM right now and start recording and have your stuff broadcasted over multiple platforms such as Spotify. So go to Anchor today and start your podcast career like I have. Because trust me, I love me some Anchor.
Black Wall Street is now online, baby. That's right. Visit the GW District. Shop the very best in men's and women's apparel and accessories, home decor, office supplies, books, pantry items, and so much more. The GW District is a retail marketplace of black-owned products and media. We're both veteran and black-owned, and we're bringing you the best online shopping experience with products made by small businesses. Come and experience the GW District difference today at shopgwdistrict.com. That's shopgwdistrict.com. The GW District, a retail marketplace of black-owned products and media.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
Hey, how are you?
I knew that voice was sexy. How you doing today, darling?
I am fantastic. And yourself?
I ain't even gonna lie, you wanted. Just a rough fucking day, I swear.
I can imagine that losing your page this morning. That had to be definitely a pain in the ass.
Oh man, cause I just tweeted out I was saying that it cost me probably some customers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you lose your page and you have that many followers, some of them are actually customers.
Yeah,
keeping up with you, seeing when you update and stuff, and then when you lose that. Now, they can't necessarily find you because some of them, that was the only way they found you.
Right.
Twitter. And it's like, and what's so fucked up about my situation, every time when I get close to 3,000, I get suspended.
Yeah, that happened to me at 10,000 and I had to start from scratch. I was brokenhearted.
Oh my God. I'm just like, yeah, I know you was like, damn, man, you had 10,000, and I know it didn't take you as long as it took me to get to $3,000. It took me 5 to 6 years to get to 3,000.
Oh wow!
You know, yeah, because people don't realize men, they don't follow us like they follow y'all.
Right.
You know, y'all gain followers just by blink of an eye. We have to damn near fight, scrape for 100 followers. I be like, damn. I be seeing girls come on there. They were talking about, yes, I finally made it to like 1K. I'm like, and she only been up there for like 2 weeks.
Right. You got some more time and some more followers to go.
Oh my God. I'm sitting there like, really? Really? I've been up here 3 years and I'm just getting 2,000.
That is amazing.
Oh my God. So how have your week been?
My week has been pretty good. I can't complain. I went to XBiz last week, and as usual, every time I go to Florida, I get sick, but I'm feeling better now for sure.
Yeah, because you live up north, right?
Yeah, I'm in New York.
Yeah. It's the same thing happened to you. What happened to me when I go from up north to down south?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it don't matter what time of the year I catch a cold. I guess
Right.
I don't know.
It's
Maybe
the humidity. Maybe I don't know, but it's something that just man.
Yeah, you had a ball down in Florida, looking all sexy and tender.
I did. I had a fun time. I always have fun when I go to XBiz because I go to all that. It's fun.
Oh my God! Well, I'll get to one of them one day. One day. So let me do these particulars and we can get this wonderful interview on the road.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge here on Anchor, the perfect app for anyone who's trying to start their own podcast career. All you got to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and get yourself a profile today. I'm your host, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, a.k.a. the Porn Rap Star. Y'all know what it is. Find all my links in one place with one link. allmylinks.com/porn rap star. Let me tell you about 3 wonderful sponsors that we have. The first one being the Facebook and LS community, lsworld.com. Next up is the hottest adult magazine growing on the web. I'm talking about Eroticism Mag. So go to eroticismmagazine.com and get yourself a monthly subscription. Get it digital or get it paperback and mailed to you. And last but not least, but black-owned, excitebunny.com. For your consumers, a new place for you to consume great adult content. And for you content creators, 90% profit, and they even offer health care. And did I mention they black owned? And you ain't got to worry about that hashtag problem. So whatever you want to post, they won't take it down, no matter how raunchy or dirty it is. So get yourself a profile, whether you're a consumer or a content creator, at excitebunny.com. We also a proud member of the GW District Black Podcasting Network. Plus, while you at Shop GW District, get some shopping done, like the moniker says, from over 500 black-owned retailers and shop. So go to shopgwdistrict.com, buy black, support black businesses, build a black economy, so create generational wealth. Also, check me out on skyhawkafterdarktv.com, as well as the BGP LLC app, which you can download on your phone, or you can get it on your browser on any device that you have. Now I'm about to shut up and sit back and let this sexy lady who was for the longest a bucket list for me to shoot with, and she's a beast. Introduce herself.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am Nisha Swallows.
Yes, and yes, she swallows. Now, I ran across you through XBiz, so I consider you an XBiz OG.
Yeah.
You know, period.
Pretty popular.
Oh, yeah. You were very popular. Shit, now you caught my attention and everything. And was XBiz the first site you was on?
The first tube site, yes. That was the first tube site I made a profile on and started monetizing my scenes and stuff.
Yeah, because I think you've been with them for a long time.
Yeah.
Long time. And I'm sitting here looking at your head game, which you are so famous for. Why, hence the name, or what have you. And you love sucking dick. You always had an oral fixation, dog?
Yeah, I probably, yeah. 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 There's no other way around it.
because like I said, I mean, it's because you always hear everyone throw around that term, the throat goat, which I don't know who the world came up with that, but you actually deserve the title, you know. Period. So tell everybody your BJ technique, your blowjob technique. What makes it special and mind blowing?
I guess you just gotta like what you do. I like having that control, that power. I like the interaction. I just love everything about it. So if you like what you do, I guess it'll be great.
Yeah, because I wanted to shoot with you so bad, because it was like, I guess I tell everybody this. I say it's funny that if I was male talent, I wouldn't be talking to Nisha Swallows, because I couldn't catch her as a male talent. But it's funny, as a podcast, I called her, so I don't get to fuck her physically, but I get to fuck with her mentally. So it's a beautiful thing. Just call me Sweet Throat. Like my man Bullhorn, you know, from Black Dynamite. So with that being said, how did Nisha Swallows get into the porn business?
That is actually a funny story. I was out of work. I got into a car accident, so I was out of work for a while, and I was like, I gotta do something. So I came across what was that website? Sexy Jobs. And Rick Nasty picked me up, and it was over from there. He gave me my name and everything, and I took off.
So now, at the time, did you know that Rick Nasty was well known and had a very strong, legendary status in the porn industry? Because even back then, probably around the time when you worked with him, he was doing his thing. He was one of the big dogs in New York.
Yeah, definitely. He was definitely one of the main urban producers that were, really putting out a lot of content at the time. And he still is. Like, he's still very, very popular up this way. So, yeah. When I first started working with him, I didn't know just how popular that he was until he actually put out one of my films. And I was like, well, goddamn. People stopping me in the street at this point. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, it happens. I've been stopped a couple of times my damn self. So let's unpack your first shoot. Tell us about your first shoot. What was you nervous? What was your feelings? What was the talent you worked with? And all that good stuff. And what some of the things that Rick Nasty and the talent did to, I call it pre-care, to help you relax, get in the mood for the scene and the whole nine.
Well, Rick is very good at that. He's really chill. So it was definitely, kind of like a meet and greet situation, get to know the person, fill them out just a little bit, you know what I'm saying, before we started shooting. The funny thing about the first person I shot with, which was Turkish Diamonds, or Turk the Porn Star, I filmed with him that day. I filmed with him the next week, and we have now been married for 10 years.
Oh, damn. He really made an impression on you, goddamn. Damn.
Right. We feel together.
So was you nervous?
I was a little bit nervous because I've never done anything, in front of the camera before. So I was a little nervous, but Turk actually, he did help me like relax a lot and be chill, and so it was a good thing. It was a good thing. And I worked with Rick a lot at that time. I was filming with him.
Yes, I know you was a fucking regular. I remember seeing your face every 2 minutes. I was like, God, yeah. Get back to New York so I can get some of that. So with working in front of the camera, because it was your first time working in front of the camera, what's some of the things that you learned from the first time that has stuck with you to this day?
The very first thing that I learned was angles. And what looks good. Okay, this is the thing about adult film. What feels good doesn't always look good. So we're going for the look good.
Yeah.
So I had to learn my angles, which way makes me look better, what position makes my ass look fatter, all that good stuff. So it was definitely about the angles. And I had a hard time guys would nut really, really, really fast, and I would get yelled at on set because it was popped so fast. But it's not my fault.
I mean, you do go ham on the dick, babe. I mean, I'm not. But you do go ham on the dick. I'm just saying.
I mean, he didn't want to be paying talent that wasn't going to last 5 minutes. That was a mess, but.
But see, even with me, like, even if I did come fast, I always got back up and we shot to an extent. Or, which I know he wasn't looking for that. I used to have scenes that had 2 pop shots in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck it. When I went and looked back and edited, I said, well, damn, that pop shot was just as hot as the first one. So I'm going to keep both. Fuck it. And so other than Rick Nasty at the time, did you, because I think Busty, because you was, working back then when Busty was still going, correct?
I worked with Busty Baby Dolls. I sure did. That was actually one of my most famous scenes, to be honest. And that was with Turkish Diamonds as well. So yeah,
y'all made your rounds around New York, didn't you?
Oh yes.
And Lorel is wonderful, man. She is such a sweet ass woman.
Yes, I haven't spoken to her in quite some time. I often wonder what happened to her and if she's all right and what she's up to now, because I know she got out the game. So.
I hate she did, because like she was
good for the big girls, for us big girls.
Yeah, she was
fantastic. She really put supersized BBWs and BBWs on the map. That's a fact.
Yes. And I tell people that all the time, because I used to send girls up there. Like, and a lot of the girls that I shot had worked with Busty. And people must understand, before Plumber passed, you wanted to be a Busty baby doll.
Right.
Plumber passed, he had shit on her. You
Yes,
know,
and she had some beautiful women working with her too. That's
yeah.
a fact. She had some really beautiful personality and physical women work with her, and she was just fantastic. She just really made you feel comfortable. That was the first time I had ever been in a scene where a woman was behind the camera, which made me feel even more comfortable, and it also gave me ideas and on the business aspect of it too. She did give me a couple of pointers that has worked well for me till today. So I can't even front.
Did you participate in any of her parties?
Unfortunately, no. I never got
You
a
missed the
chance to.
parties.
I missed the parties.
How you missed the parties and you in New
actually
York?
went to some, but I have never. I've never. I missed out.
I made the one with my wife, and that bitch was lit. It was lit. That hotel room was packed. And I'm talking about they were coming in and out. Oh man. I had to give her props. I said, yeah, she did her thing. You know, and I really hate when she slept the game because I always made the point every morning to go check out her updates. You know, just regular.
Yep.
And man, it's like a lot of females, like some of the females, Booty Cakes, Tisha, my girl Constance, she is shot with her, and I also turned was it Black Black Cherry. I sent her up there one time, even Pink Candy as well as Wendy Wet.
Pink Candy, I love Pink Candy. She's a sweetie pie.
So yeah, so Busty was one of my lifelines to get girls on.
Okay. And once they got with the round, that was that they took off. They took off to the stars, and
shoot, man, that we need her back.
Yes, I would love
because she was one of the keepers. Because it was funny, I saw someone tweeted it was like, why there gatekeeping in sex workers, and I said, well, yeah, because OnlyFans came.
Because before that, oh my goodness, child, you couldn't get a name, nothing, an email.
You had to be groomed and brought in. You know what I'm saying? And that was the facts, because like Busty was like the prerequisite to going to Cali, literally.
Yep.
Yeah, because they usually look at her site to see who was the hot black girls to bring over.
Yep. That is very true.
So see, we giving y'all some history in BBW porn.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
No doubt. So after that, because I'm pretty sure, at what point did you decide it's time to have my own?
I watched a lot of producers go head to head over business. And I just learned a lot. Also, I learned that you make more money on the business side, having your own, making your own residuals instead of just getting paid for the shoot. And, that just kind of took off for me, especially, once I got onto the tube sites and, really stepped my game up and started putting out more quality work and stuff like that. So,
yeah, because if you want to be honest, and we about to throw her a bouquet of roses, she was one of the first content creators. Facts.
True.
In the industry, because you can attest to this, girls won't get in the game to do content. They got in the game to boost their escorting.
Exactly. That is true.
Yeah.
That is absolutely the truth.
Yeah, because if you sit and talk about content trade to a girl, what's the first thing they say? I don't fuck for free.
That part.
You know what I mean? The arguments I had with her, that's not fucking for free. Fucking for free.
I had an argument with this. Well, his grandfather's very known, but Don King's grandson. And he's like, oh, everybody goes to these content events and they fuck it for free. I'm like, how can you fuck for free when you have the content, you own it, and you put it out however, whenever you like, and people actually do go and buy it? Like, so how is it fucking for free? Instead of getting paid $500, $600, $700, $800 or whatever the case may be, especially if you're first starting out, you start making thousands very quickly. The girls learned that real quick. The new girls learned that real quick on OnlyFans. They was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bag. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because see, the thing of it was because the thought process is it wasn't to make your own content. It was to shoot to get to Hollywood, so that when you come back and you post up on Backpage and Craigslist, and I don't need to go through all of it. You know what it is. That they could charge more than previously.
Exactly. Now you're known. You made a little name for yourself. People know who you are. Getting to know who you are, like getting to know what you're about, and they will come and pay for the fantasy. But you know.
But see, what people don't realize, what the girls didn't realize, is that the power of having content,
right,
and the continuous money, because as they notice, the business changed very fast.
Overnight.
Yeah, because I remember when Backpage went down, and that's one of them questions. Where was you when Backpage disappeared?
Right.
A lot of girls were shitting bricks.
Oh man. Oh my goodness. Yes, they were. They were losing. These girls were losing their shit. But that's what brought the porn game down to I don't want to say a mediocre level, but it's not the level it used to be. I mean,
you said it right, mediocre. Go ahead.
I mean, the stars that we grew on, you know what I'm saying? They had it, locked and sold up. But when it became something that anybody could do, and turn a dollar on it. What you mean? I could do this in my house? I could do this with my bonnet on. I ain't gotta put no makeup on. Like,
yeah,
the glam left. Everything left porn when OnlyFans hit. That's
and fact. See too. Also, I blame the porn stars because they started filming like them fuckers did.
Yep. Instead of keeping it where it was.
Yeah, because people don't realize is when it's kind of like this. Like I said, I use this example. I use Miss B Nasty a whole lot. When Miss B Nasty put her threads out, and the porn stars go and put their picture, their Titty Tuesday. You are basically hyping up somebody who technically is below you when it comes to the status of this business.
Yes, that is true. That is, as much as I love her content and everything, but it does stuff like that does diminish the quality of porn. But at the same time, I understand on the flip side, because it's nothing we could do about the change. So might as well help the girls get in and do what they do.
Yeah, because I think, but also that's where the argument content creator and porn star come in. And content creators get mad when you don't call them porn stars, but you don't move or shoot like a porn star.
Right.
And that's one thing I said with you. You always shot at a high level, even though you was independent.
Yep, I tried to keep it. I was tired at that time. There was, it wasn't too long after I got in the game. It was just like bonnets in bedrooms, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? What in the home health aid is? No. I was like, no. So I always tried to, keep my makeup done when I'm shooting, and have a brand new outfit. I like to keep the glam in it, even if it was simple glam. Like, pretty men want to see pretty girls sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they wanted to see their baby mamas, they turn over.
Which is so true. I say that all the time. Why? If I wanted to see regular ass shit, I wouldn't pay to.
Right, what are you paying for? Why would you pay to see some regular ass shit? Like, why would you do that? If I wanted to see my baby mama in a bonnet and a fucking t-shirt, I'd turn over. What am I gonna give you my money for? The fantasy left. The fantasy left porn. That's what it is. The fantasy has left.
Yeah. there's no such thing as a sex symbol no more,
Mm-hmm.
or the image of it anymore. So, with that being said, so with your shoots, how do you come up with your the variety for your shoots? You know, the inspirations and ideas.
I have a pretty creative personality. I've always been a daydreamer, and I've always been the girl to stare off into space and come up with some real wacky shit to do, real random. So it's really not hard for me. Like, I have so many concepts that I want to put together even now. Like, it's so dope.
Yeah, it's damn sad that I done fucking retired and I done ran into people that I could probably work with, and I'm not willing to come out of retirement.
I know that's right.
And I'm like, damn, just so many shit I ain't get to do. A sucker bitch scene I ain't get to do. There's a whole bunch of shit I ain't get to do.
Aww.
So, but like I said, I live vicarious through y'all, so.
Good.
So shoot. So of course I know you work with guys other than your hubby. So when it comes to that, what do guys have to bring to the table to do content trade with you?
That's a very good question. My content trades, usually for me, it has to be some type of chemistry. So whatever concept I come up with, it's gonna look good. So I need to, like, do you look the way I want you to look, that matches my body, my complexion, my personality, the way I do things. Like, it has to be a little bit of a match in those departments as far as filming goes. So I like to, have conversations with people before I get to filming with them, just to see, if we can make something look epic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because a lot of females don't realize is that you pick your talent based on your brand.
Mm-hmm.
And what you're looking for with your brand. Period. Okay, I had this conversation with one chick, like she said, because talking to the Go-Go, she said she wanted that thug looking dude. And yes. I said, well, it kind of makes sense because it's shit, you tatted up, you like a hood chick,
right?
Period. And a lot of girls don't realize that when you pick your male talent, you want the fans to appreciate him just as much, because sometimes you might pick that dude, he might be good looking, got muscles, and his shit don't even sell. But you got the dude with a little gut, with a nice sized dick, and that motherfucker moving off the shelves.
Yes, when people watch the fantasy of porn, they like to envision themselves there. So they like to, men like to identify y'all are visual people. Y'all like to identify with what you're seeing in the video. It turns you on. And Gogo is a master at marketing. So she knows exactly what she's doing.
Yes, and I see that you also hooked up with good buddies with Miss Marley Moore, who I'm still waiting to get her sex ass on my damn show. She started pushing. So how was it working with her in the X-Biz and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my best friend in real life. So we usually travel together. We hang out together.
She been doing it for a minute too. Yeah, she been doing it for a minute, and she's one of the original content creators.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Putting out her own content.
Yes, absolutely. And she does a wonderful job of it, and she works fucking hard to get the people what they want. That is for sure. She is constantly and consistently coming up with something new to keep everybody interested, and I love her. Like, I learn from her.
Yeah, I mean, because I tell anybody, like I said, it's damn, but you swallowed that whole dick in this picture. But no, because I tell people, because when I saw that she formed her own company, it didn't shock me, because she seemed like she moves like a boss and she thinks like a boss.
That was naturally the next move.
Yeah, and that's actually the next move for anyone that does this business.
Mm-hmm.
Period, is to run your own LLC or shit. And plus, I know, not knowing her story, been following her, the bullshit that she had to deal with throughout her career.
Yes.
Period. And we all had to deal with it, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
And, with you, I see you making a point to iron sharpens iron. You work with top talent. Explain to people why that's important for you.
Again, I learned a lot from GoGo. She's a master at marketing, and and the same thing we were just talking about, you know, on camera, like she has the bad boy aesthetic. I have my own, and I'm actually versatile with my aesthetic, but you know, someone who matches that idea, the chemistry got to be right. Like it's important to shoot with people who it's in any business you want to keep going up. Period.
Yeah.
You want to, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. If you're the richest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. So, you know, you want to keep climbing the ladder and going further and further up until you get to the top. So till you get to a place where you are the talent that you've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? Be the change.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because I think that what females don't get, because I always tell them, you work with established talent to build your cash rate. And you have a resident male talent to get mainly your content. Because you always hear the term girls, you always hear girls say, I don't want to do boy girl because I got to fuck all these dicks. And no, you just got to fuck the right dicks.
Right. And someone has to teach you about editing and how to, you know, mash up and twist up, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have, but large companies don't necessarily do that. You don't, I mean, yes, you'll see a certain particular artist because they make money for them, but you know, the contract girls and the contract guys, they don't shoot every day.
No, they don't. And to be honest with you, they don't get a lot of work.
Right, because they're in contract. But depending on who you are, what company you're with, you're getting paid a salary that kind of doesn't matter. But once you figure out that you could make and they like to grab a lot of new, fresh talent because they don't know no better. Because when you know better, you do better. Because you get locked into a contract and you can't shoot with anybody else. You can't do any
some contracts you can't do your own content. Yeah, right.
You can't do any of that, so you're not making any residual money. You're just getting paid for the scenes that you're doing, which is cool, especially if you're getting paid 10, 15, you know, 20, 30, $40,000. You know, I think Lexington Steele was getting paid like $60,000, you know, at some point.
But look who Lexington Steele is. He's working with the top freaking producer in the game.
Absolutely.
he can't lose. You know what I'm saying? So when do a person to ask you, because you be independent? You ain't never dealt with no agency or anything like that.
Nope.
When do a person need an agency?
I don't think you necessarily need one. A lot of people do it just because it's very good exposure with a larger company. You know, you see something, you know, millions of people subscribe to Blacked and Vivid and all these, you know, fantastic large companies. So a lot of people do it. You know, you know, they take the part about, like, you know, being original and being on your own and being independent to gain the popularity, especially if it's like a 2-year contract and you're fresh in the game. Like, you don't mind, you know, giving 2 years to get your popularity up, and then you become your own content creator. Now you're making crazy money because everybody knows you now. Not only knows you, but likes your work. So
yeah. So also I noticed, well, I'm also looking at this whole girl on girl orgy y'all got going on.
Another one. We're planning another one as we speak.
Oh my goodness. So I noticed that you work with a lot of black male talent.
Yes.
And I've been talking about black on black porn is coming back a whole lot. Because I'm seeing a lot of the girls are now making a point to deal with black talent more. What started this trend? Because at one point it wasn't like this.
Very true. Interracial became a very, 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 very big thing.
Yeah.
And no shade to the interracials, to the interracial, you know, companies, because some, you know, companies they just shoot particular scenes and particular types of things. That's fine. But you know, people like me, I like to watch black porn, so I want to make black porn. So
Mhm.
that's really the gist of it. I mean, you create what you like to see, and that's I mean, I learned that just from being around a lot of producers. They make the content that they like to see. So
Mhm.
a lot more of us are, leaning back into black on black porn.
Yeah, and because I was telling somebody there's not a site that exclusively for black on black porn anymore. If you see black on black porn, it's an independent.
Yep.
And I'm glad that the independents are working hard to bring that aesthetic back to porn because
Yes.
it's been missing for a minute.
Yes.
I see Marley
Yes.
makes the point to do more black on black porn.
Yes.
My girl Giselle Lane, who I saw you work with her in Negative Triple, they
Oh,
make
me
it
and
a
Janelle
point
go
to
way back.
they make it a point to bring forth the image of black on black BDSM.
Yes.
Because the one thing I can say what hurt the one group of talent that got hurt the worst with interracial was black BBWs.
Mm-hmm.
Black talent. No, black BBWs got hurt the worst.
Yep.
Because they got left out in the cold.
Yep.
In most part, it a lot. Period.
Absolutely.
And like I said, it's starting to come back, which is funny because the black BBWs was the one that started the BBW trend.
There you go.
See, I know my shit, people. I know my shit. Damn it.
There you go. Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
and so it's kind of like, what's some of the black male talents that you would love to work with that you ain't had a chance to touch?
Oh man. Ooh, there's so many.
I do have a bucket list for you, but go ahead.
There are so many. I'd love to pay to bring Brian Pumper out of retirement and get him back.
I was just hearing Rico Strong talking about him on Adam 22.
Rico's on my list too. I've actually held the camera for him and stuff like that, but I've never had the pleasure of shooting with him, which I would love to do. He's cool as fuck. We always have a great time when we're out in California, so he knows how to show us a good time. So we always have a good time. So, but yeah, he's definitely on my bucket list too. Who else is on my bucket list? There's actually a couple of new talents that I want to give.
I'd love to see you with Armistice.
Artemis.
I would love to see you with him. For sure. Love to see you with Finney.
Listen, Finney and I were supposed to shoot when we were just in Miami, but talent testing had some crazy stuff going on, so it was just a mess.
Yes, Lord.
So a lot of people didn't get to shoot, and I said that when I first saw the issue, I said I knew that by the time everybody started getting the testing back, there's going to be time for everybody to go home, and sure enough, some people didn't get their tests back till Thursday. Wednesday night.
Yes. See, that's why I usually do my test a week ahead of time. Fuck that. I just don't fuck for a week.
And that's the crazy thing, because usually when we travel like that, especially more entertainment, like I work with them all the time too, we go a day ahead just to avoid that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But normally, I mean, we get tested regularly anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we'll always have a regular clinic test, but standard, industry standard isn't a regular test. They want talent testing. So but at least we have that on hand to, if anything like that happened, like it did, at least you have that to, back you up and stuff like that. But still, that was a whole goddamn mess.
So, yeah, I'm taking you have done gangbangs before, am I correct?
Actually, no. I was just telling Mr. Nets I need him to plan me one. Him and Marley Moore, I want them to go get together, and I want them to plan my first gangbang. That's
my God. How many dicks you want? And is all 3 holes open?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to get some DP and all that good shit.
Open. That's just craziness.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you don't see no anal during the gangbang. It's kind of weird to me. So how many dicks would you love to have?
Right. So I don't know. I was thinking 7, maybe
Mm.
8 to make it even. I was thinking that I want
I
to
can
do
see out of 8.
I
I
I
can
I
see handling 10 myself, but go ahead.
I want to do a bukkake scene too. I know that's not something that we see too often with us anymore, but yeah, I want
Mm-hmm.
to do a bukkake scene. So yeah, I have
Oh
a few things that's gonna come out this year that I'm gonna do.
my goodness. I'm just looking at your picture. You such a pretty ass woman.
Oh, thank you.
Just pretty than a motherfucker out there. That's why I wanted to shoot with her out of this feet.
Oh, thank you. Got me blushing over here.
See, I told you it's like you go. Even Marley. Marley was one that I wanted to catch. And
Hmm.
so, cause I really love y'all working y'all energy on camera.
Yeah.
You know, because I never was one to pick a girl because I wanted to fuck her. It wasn't about that for me. It was never about pussy for me in this business.
Right.
It was about the type scenes that I come up with, role play wise, that I fit, that female would fit.
Hmm.
You know, period. You know, like with you, I would figure like I would have you be like a boss, or you know, my best friend's girlfriend, or what have you,
Hmm.
or because you look younger than me, like my little brother's ex girlfriend. So
Okay, great.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, straight, especially with the locks you got, it just make you look younger.
You know
It, it,
what? I didn't love my hair until I locked it.
yeah,
I
it
love
like
my
the locks
hair.
gave you like
Gave me a little
minus
life.
10 years. I don't know what your age is, but I'm pretty sure Bubba will be thinking you in your 20s when they see you.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Oh my goodness. So people, you know what time it is. It's that time of the show where the pussies go dry, the dicks go limp. Let's talk about the business.
Huh?
So how many years you been in this business, baby?
I'm sorry, say it again.
How many years you been in the business?
How many years I've been in the business? Since 2012. So,
Yeah, she's been in it for a minute.
mhm.
So, of course, a lot of people think that this business is easy. It's easy money. Um, it's not a lot of work. They don't know the really real of what we have to do in front of the camera, and then once the scene is done,
Mhm.
to get it out there for it to be sold. So speak to the work of the business that people have misconceptions about.
I say this all the time when I see my family, and I'm like, they're like, "Where are you going next?" I'm going to Las Vegas or Miami or Atlanta or wherever I'm going, California. And I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna have so much fun." And I'm like, "Fun? Are you like?" I get upset. Like, I wish I could. I wish it could be fun. My face is either in the camera, behind the camera, sending sending data, receiving. I mean, listen, contracts, testing, like
Yes.
concepts, money, outfits, making sure everybody's good. Like, it's this any business you want to do and be successful at, you're gonna have to work hard at it. I mean, it's just when you have fun doing what you're doing, it makes a big difference. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's still a hell of a lot of work. Like, it's not easy. And a lot of people don't want to talk about getting tied up emotionally in this business because you're having sex. You understand what I'm saying? Ooh, they don't want to talk about that part.
Yes, let's unpack that show.
They don't want to talk about that part. You can definitely get attached to, especially if you shoot with one particular person a lot, you can definitely become attached to them in a sexual way. And that's not always a good thing because that type of tie turns into jealousy. Then that jealousy spills out on sets, and it just becomes a mess. Like, you just really got to be careful when you're shooting with folks.
If that had a female catch feelings, and we never had a cup of coffee off camera,
right?
But see, I think the reason why people catch feelings is because they don't understand separating the personal from the business.
Mm-hmm.
Because even with guys speaking from that side of it, you already getting the pussy
right
to begin with. You ain't got to holler at it. You ain't got to sit and take out on a date. The only thing you had to do was prove your merit as a male talent to get to work.
Right.
So it's kind of like, and a lot of dudes don't realize, like I'm pretty sure, a lot of dudes don't realize that you're taken.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they think you walking in single.
Right. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Cause because even with me, I make the mistake, like sometimes thinking that a woman don't have a man, and then she's like, yeah, I got a husband. I'm like, damn, because y'all job is to pretend like y'all don't.
Yep. And that is exactly what it is, pretending like we don't. That's why I don't necessarily call myself a porn star. I call myself an adult entertainer.
Bullshit, you a porn star. Fuck that. You a porn star, damn it.
But I mean, I like to use that
because
it's more self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to entertain you, just in case you were wondering. Like, that's all I'm here for. Yeah. Entertainment to check, and I'm out.
Yeah, because to me, people don't want to say porn star no more. They treat it like the word nigga. Straight up. No bullshit.
Only porn stars can call themselves porn stars. So you'll see like a 2-day long banter about it on Twitter. I'm telling you, it'll be trending.
Yeah, because see, I'm gonna tell you right. First, it started. It went from porn star to talent to content creator. And I always say this: when you change the term that govern the industry, you change the mentality of the people coming in it and how they move within it.
Yes, absolutely.
Which part of the reason why a lot of girls had problems at XBiz, what I heard. So I'm just gonna say,
I don't get into the mess. I mind my business, and
you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I heard. You know what I'm saying.
Scrolled through, took some pictures, and left.
Yeah, but see, that what happened when OnlyFans came. Guys that would never touch an XBiz or Exotica is popping the fuck up. Females who would never touch an XBiz or Exotica is popping the fuck up because now they're getting money. Now but it's not enough. They want the porn star status, but they don't want to do the porn star work.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of them motherfuckers don't even want to take the TTS.
Okay.
Let alone the department. Let's go there.
Okay. Listen, you saw the whole debacle at Exotica 2 years ago where somebody messed around and faking tests and child.
Yeah. And the shot series was with this last Exotica in New Jersey shut down for a day over tests that went dirty in California.
Yeah. Yes, I heard about that. Yes, I did.
California people, that's how serious it is. Period. And that's part of being a porn star is that you have to curb your fucking sex life outside of the damn business.
Yes, you have to be careful all the way around the board. Like, you can't just be careful 2 weeks before Exotica or 2 weeks before XBiz or AVN. Like, you gotta be careful the whole fucking year. Like,
yes, because
I don't understand why that's such a bad thing. Like, get yourself together. If you're not fucking somebody that's tested, put a condom on. Like, it's really simple. It's not hard.
Because I think it was a conversation on Twitter. My man, shouts out to Omar the Rebel, my mentor, the Tribe Chat. They were having a conversation. We were talking about condoms, and I had this conversation with you because you know what I'm talking about. Now, because it always been the pressure of fucking Raw, and I get the purpose of it, but what irks me is they shun people who choose to wear a condom on set.
Yes.
Pay them less. Blackball them if they do. And it's not just pressure from the companies. It's pressure from actual other talents as well as fucking fans.
Yes, I've had that happen to me a couple of times with a couple of different talents. And I didn't really hold it against them. It did make me, give them the side out, but it was like, it's okay if we can use a condom to get the work done. Oh no, you don't what? You wanna have a debate about that? It's not even making sense to me right now. Like, And why the fuck are you so adamant about not doing it? Like, what the hell? Like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
I don't know you. We ain't friends.
And no,
Like,
here's the sad part. The motherfuckers that here's the funny part. All these motherfuckers that want to wear a condom be the main ones that come fucking fast. That's facts.
That part.
Because it's fun. Because because it took me a decade for me to take the condom off.
I know that's right.
And the only reason why I said fuck it, I might as well do it, because I always got this from black and white, so it ain't race. I don't like the way condoms feel. I'm allergic to latex. They have lambskin.
Sure do.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, and I always felt this, and two, because I travel with escorts who get porn. I don't need to say the names.
Right.
You know, some of these motherfuckers just don't play the game straight. Let's keep it real.
Right.
The test is only as good as the last motherfucker you fucked. And two, do y'all not watch TV? Do y'all not see the commercial with the motherfucker with that shit that talking about some, yeah, you know, I got AIDS, but this medicine that I take, I can take a normal STD test and come clean.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let me sip my coffee.
There you go.
That's the reason my mom used to talk to girls. Conversate. It wasn't because I'm trying to date you. No, I ain't trying to fucking date you. I'm fucking married. I'm trying to find out, should I wear a condom with your dumb ass or not?
That part.
Because I can't trust every last one of y'all. That's facts. Because the one that I sit there and not wear a condom with be the one that cost me my career.
Yep. And possibly your life.
Yes. Yes. So shoot. So have you ever been in a position where you wanted to use the condom and the talent had an issue?
Yeah, a couple of times. And I didn't shoot them. No.
And have you ever been in a position where it was the opposite?
I don't. I'm not opposed to using condoms, so that doesn't bother me at all. You know, if you feel like you need to use one, then who the hell am I to tell you you're not?
I'm saying, no, here's the other part of it. It tells me a lot if you get mad about using a condom, because that means you don't use a condom in your normal sex life, motherfucker. So I have even more reason to ask for the condom.
Exactly my point. Exactly. That's just reckless behavior all the way around the board. So I can't imagine what you're doing offset.
Yeah, because I never forget, I talked to a chick. She's coming from a gangbang she's filmed and a swinger party. Didn't want to get a fresh test, but expected me to have one.
Oh, no.
I told her to keep spinning through North Carolina. We good.
There you go. There you go.
And she was a big name. I ain't going to say her name, but she was a big name out this motherfucker.
No.
I said, no, I'm good.
I don't give a damn what your name is.
And then, of course, motherfuckers sit there and say, well, you still sucking the dick raw, this name third. But see, this is what people don't get. My mama worked at Duke Hospital for 30 years in urology clinic. For some of you motherfuckers that dumb as shit on the urology, sexual diseases. Mama said it best. You put enough spit on that motherfucker, you ain't got to worry about scraping them, and you ain't got to worry about passing nothing. As long as you don't nut in your face and your mouth, you good.
No.
You know, period. Because, I mean, we going to eat the pussy raw. You know, and that's facts. That's whether you do porn or not. So, to me, that's what I found interesting, because when I said it to Amara was like, what companies? I said, all of them, motherfucker. Not just one. Let a girl walk up on Braids and talk about, I'm going to wear a condom. They will escort her off the set.
Yep. They'll maybe give her kill feedback or not, or send her packing, honey.
And worse, will tell every producer not to work with her.
Yep.
See, not only do we kink shame, we also shame motherfuckers that want to be safe.
Yep. And that's a big problem. That's a big problem.
Yeah, because it just killed me because when I hear people talk about that test, I'm like, that test not end all be all. It's a combination of how you treat your sex life with that test. Period. Because if you're not being careful in your sex life, that test ain't gonna mean shit.
Yep. Because if you reckless, you go get tested today, and this morning, and tonight do some stupid shit.
Mm-hmm. And then decide you want to roll your ass in that morning onto that scene talking about something. Yeah, I want to fuck raw.
Mm-hmm.
And you done fuck this dude you met at the bar that was cute and he was sexy. You fucked him raw.
Yeah.
You like tested. I'm gonna keep. I done had girls that came down here. I'm tested. They're not. And it was like, can we still shoot? I'm like, yeah, we can. I'm putting on a condom.
That part.
I'm putting on a condom.
You better believe it.
But see, if a man did that, that would have been all over on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. It would have been trending.
Been trending like a motherfucker. He told me he had a test. So, but we do it. Let us drag a girl for that shit. Oh, they gonna look at us.
Mm-hmm.
See, we can't lose sometimes.
I'm telling you.
So when you do these events, of course, the conventions, how do you pace yourself with these shoots? Because what a lot of people must understand is when you do these shoots, you're dealing with different dicks. And when you're dealing with different dicks, you're dealing with different sizes. The pussy may not bounce back exactly the same depending upon the dick you're dealing with. And of course, you want to pace yourself to where you're not too worn out to where you can get all your shoots done. How do you pace yourself? And how do you book your shoot in order to not catch that fatigue or be worn out?
I try not to book too many shoots, period. Because, I travel a lot anyway, so I don't mind traveling to people out that I want to shoot with. So I try not to book too many shoots. I try not to do over 4 to 5 shoots, even if that much, because for one, everybody's coming from all over, and just like we just said, everybody doesn't practice safety. And then you had one of these events where people, some like AVN people come from Europe, honey, like they come from all over the world. So no, I don't, not too many shoots, not too many shoots, period. And then it just kind of, being part of a team, it kind of helps me be free to help my, co-stars with their shoots, especially if we're in a content house, like. So yeah, I try not to, do too much. And then, you just don't want to throw your balance off. You just don't want to do all that. You just don't want to do all that.
Yeah, because multiple dicks can throw your pH balance off like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
People don't realize. And then two, as a male talent, I don't want to be the third man down. Right. Because if you're dealing with a woman like Nisha, I already know I don't want to be the third one. Because the 2 dicks prior done wore the fuck out of her ass, but she got my thick dick ass. And she may not give me the greatest of scenes. She gonna give me a great scene, but it ain't gonna be as great as if I caught you fresh.
Right. That's how you're absolutely right. So with say 3 to 4 scenes and on a 4-day period of time, that I could really pace them one a day, you know what I'm saying, make sure that I'm not having any adverse reactions to anyone and all that good stuff. So yeah,
and see too, also the key is because you're dealing with different dudes. Now it's different if you were just, let's say, dealing with your husband, y'all did a bunch of shoots, y'all might could do 12 within a 4-day span, right? Because it's the same dick, you used to that dick, you done got used to that dick, it's the same dick. Yep. That was the reason why I used to bring girls to North Carolina. One, because I had a cameraman and I can't trust everybody's cameraman. I want to get my content. And 2, because I understood that from growing up with women. That if I'm wearing you out with my dick, at least by the next day, your pussy's adjusted to my dick so you can handle it. Versus, like one time I brought in the male talent and let him shoot before me. Boy, was I a dummy. And she had two scenes with me after that. Let's just say we got through it.
Oh Lord.
We
No,
got
that's
through it.
good.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, woman, you need lube for the second scene? What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
But
He's
yeah,
done.
but see, this is little stuff that porn stars don't talk about. We don't talk about that, period. Because and that's something I like to do, like Anazaka, if I ever can get on stage do a podcast, is discuss booking for a convention and pacing yourself with the convention shoots. How many shoots is too many shoots? Because as for a man, it's for a woman, especially for a man. Because we'll give out before y'all do.
Yep.
Period. Not every dude is a multi-cum dude.
Right, and it's just easier for female because a little lube and a smile, you know what I'm saying, to freshen up the makeup, and it's gonna look good for her.
Oh but yeah.
For guys, it's much different. So that's another reason why I try to pace myself, and I encourage other, male talent to do the same because, drinking, especially when we have shoe houses. We get the pineapples, the fruits, the water. You know what I'm saying? We make sure that, these guys can actually perform. You know what I'm saying? Try to get everybody, don't do too much, outside activities. So you get you some rest and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually perform.
Yeah, because even with me, like the week of, I don't do nothing with the wifey. I don't jerk off. That day before and that morning, I'm not even drinking soda. I'm drinking what's my favorite shit? Mango the Arizonas, period. So my nut won't taste so bitter. When saying, especially you're gonna do a swallow scene or what have you, period. Speak to the prep for a scene, mental as well as physical.
Mentally, it depends on how and what. Like if you're doing an anal scene with a very well endowed man, there is prep to that. There's mental prep to that. There is, oh my God, I gotta take that and let's get the the plugs and let's get stretched out and get it together.
Yeah.
So there is definitely some mental prep to be done. As far as women need to definitely, keep the water in your system. That's how you're gonna, actually squirt and not piss on someone. And
See, there you go, people. She just basically told you squirt is a little bit of piss. Just a little bit.
Listen,
just a little bit.
This is what I listen. Once you've been squirted on, when you're not being squirted on. Yeah,
actually. Yeah, I had a water sporter too. It didn't stop me though. It didn't stop me. I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm already there. Might as well continue.
Right. Somebody like it. It's gonna sell. Somebody like
it. Shit, I'll take it in the mouth and spit it right back on the pussy and get back to eating.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm nasty. I'm nasty. Oh yes.
Ooh,
from the back to the front. Let's go.
Oh my!
I eat what I'm about to fuck.
Okay, amen. You always, get into it. Get into it.
Oh my goodness! So, with you and your man both in the porn industry.
Well, yeah, sort of, kind of. He is no longer in the porn industry. He's actually incarcerated. But
I'm sorry.
That's another podcast for another day, Chad.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he can't wait to get out because he gonna feel like you shouldn't have porn with his ass. He gonna be catching up like a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
She was like, damn. You were like, you ain't even jerked off with your name, motherfucker. Damn.
I'm trying to tell you.
Jesus. Well, much power to my brother. Hope he gets out soon, very, very soon, so he can enjoy his life with his wonderful wife. So, I know it feels good to have someone that supports you in this. A lot of times women find guys who want them to, when they meet them in the business, then try to get them out the business once they're in, and everything and stuff. So speak to the importance of having somebody who has your back in it and supports you in it and is there with you. when it comes to it?
It is absolutely fantastic because I know that a lot of the girls, even men, I've heard some of the guys talk about this too, you know, in nice drunk conversations, but nonetheless, you know, it's hard to be with somebody who's in the industry. You got to be a special kind to date a male or a female in this industry. It is not fucking easy. So with him being in and sometimes even if you date someone in the industry, it's still not easy. So, but it is, it does help a hell of a lot that, you know, to have someone who's understanding and knows that at the end of the day, this is work.
Yeah. Because it's nothing worse than coming home and you getting attitude for your job.
Right.
For your fucking job out of this bitch. Like, you paying bills with this shit. And these motherfuckers, so you enjoyed that dick when you enjoyed my dick, huh?
Like, what?
You know what I'm saying? Instead of him drawing the bath and making sure dinner is cooked, you know what I'm saying? Because she had a hard day at the job. Because people don't realize that aftercare is very needed.
Mm-hmm.
The aftercare is very needed. What's some of the aftercare that you do for after you do your shoots?
I like a nice hot shower or a nice, if I can, take a bath. That's fantastic. Smoke me a nice blunt. I really don't drink, so smoke me a nice blunt, relax, put my iPods in, and just zone out for a good hour or two. Just let me breathe. Let me get it together, and I'll be right back. Like,
So what? I know you're going to some more of the. I know you're going to the Exoticas.
Yep, I'm definitely going to Exotica, New Jersey this year.
Oh, well, I'm trying to go
last year.
I got to do it in person with you, so you might well make time for me, baby girl. Put me on your schedule.
I got you.
And with a small photo shoot to go with it. I'm just saying, because I'm a photographer. I'm gonna have to take pictures. I'm gonna need pictures for the covers. You know, you ain't got to get nude. I mean, if you want to, I ain't gonna be mad at you. But you know, you ain't got to get nude. You know what I'm saying? I don't want girls to be thinking like, oh, I got to get nude. No, not necessarily. If you want to, I'm not gonna be mad at you. But you don't have to. It's just for the cover. Oh my goodness. That's like the equivalent of a woman sending me a pussy pic. And all I'm saying, well, I just want to see some sexy pictures of you. Thank you for the pussy pic. I didn't ask for it. I'm sorry, I'm desensitized to pussy now. Because shit. Maybe because I'm in porn or maybe it's my timeline. I don't know.
I think I'm probably a little bit of both.
Yeah. Because to me, it's kind of like I tell people, it's once you do porn, you really can't have vanilla sex anymore.
No, you can't.
It's kind of like that's another reason why we can't date just civilians because you just can't have.
No, it's like it's just like I guess it's like I don't know. It's a drug. Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
You just can't.
Yeah, because it's like. Once you have naughty, disrespectful BDSM sex, I'm sorry. You just can't go back.
Can't go back, no.
Oh, my God. So I take you into BDSM.
I am. Those are some more things that I want to do before I actually go ahead and retire.
I smell a switch with you. I smell a switch.
Huh?
I smell you a switch.
I'm a switch?
I smell you a switch. You a dom, but submissive.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You hit it on the head.
Yeah, I can sense the energy. Mm-hmm. With the right dude, you're submissive, but for the most part, you're dominant.
Yep.
So what type of alpha male you submit to in a scene?
I'm pretty tall, so I like tall, big dudes that actually like shut me up, handle me.
Oh, you love me then?
Handle me.
Shit, because I'm 5'7", but shit, I didn't handle me some big girls in my day. Because it just even to the point that I'm full disclosure, it feels weird to fuck something that's under 200 pounds. That's just me.
Okay. I
If,
listen.
if
I know a lot of men like that.
it just, I mean, I done shot with smaller girls, but it's kind of like it
You
ain't the
don't want to
same.
break them.
It ain't the same. They just don't throw it back like the big girls do.
Okay, got you. Okay.
They just don't throw it back or handle it the same. It's just like, yeah, daddy, give it to me out of this bitch.
I'm
Like,
dead.
yeah.
I'm absolutely dead.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because like I said, watch your scenes be intense. I just love your work, yo. I
Thank
always
you.
marveled in your shit, yo.
Thank you.
Marveled in your shit. So I done held you on here for an hour. You know what I'm saying? And we still didn't get into a lot because I didn't even get deep into the BDSM or any other stuff. So with that being said, you know I'm about to bring you back, man.
Yes, we gotta do part 2.
Oh yes. Oh, part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. I bring them back as many times they want to come back, baby. So with that being said, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Absolutely.
See, people, you heard it. So y'all will hear her again on the lounge, as well as the Premium Smoke Room, my subscription-based part of the podcast. I'm talking about 5 premium podcasts, as well as 3 limited premium podcast series, all for $4.99 a month, weekly episodes, and video. So, yes, if you want to see video, you got to do the Premium Smoke Room, only on Spotify and Anchor. So with that being said, speaking about money, baby girl, tell everybody where they can spend money on your sexy mouth.
You can actually go to my Twitter or Google me, and you will find all my links, and on my websites and OnlyFans, everything is up there for your naughty pleasures.
That's what I'm talking about. Shit, I just know when I meet you face to face, I just want a hug. That's all I want.
Absolutely,
I can't show you. I can at
hugs.
least get that. I can get that hug, you know.
Absolutely, I give great hugs.
Oh, I believe it. You look so comfortable. I'm sorry. I'm just such a flirt. I can't help it.
It is okay. I am blushing down over here.
You deserve it because you're gorgeous, baby. So with that being said, let me stop messing around. Y'all know what it is. You know how we end this every day, all day, every damn day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you didn't learn anything? Smoke that over. Thank you for coming to the lounge, baby. Can't wait to bring you back.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Princess Havoc, your favorite BBW adult star and host of Causing Havoc, along with the fabulous Bobby Lucas, where we talk about anything and everything. Come follow the dopamine with us Sundays at noon, now with video. Part of the Premium Smoke Room family and streaming exclusively on Anchor and Spotify. Run, don't walk to subscribe now. For only $4.99 a month, you get my show and 4 other great shows as well. See you there. Mwah.